What if you are not really sick, but the food you're eating is slowly poisoning you? Before I tell you the 10 plant-based, say that fast, 10 times. Plant-based, plant-based, plant-based. Okay, seriously. Before I tell you the 10 plant-based grocery staples, let me tell you this. Yes, there is a chemist in your kitchen and you cannot trust him. Did you know that the typical supermarket carries about 20 to 40,000 items? Yes, you heard me correctly. 20 to 40,000 items. And most of that stuff that they call food is not really food, but addictive and deadly chemistry. They are adding to our foods sugars and salts and colors and antibiotics and all kinds of additives that you and I cannot even pronounce. Food companies have figured out the exact recipe that makes their food so addicting to your brain that you cannot get away from them anymore. And then Satan has you in his ugly grip. The very first step to get away from all that stuff and to start stepping toward health is awareness. Becoming aware that your fight is not physical. It is a spiritual fight. Hey, I'm Daniela, the vegan mom. And in this video, I will show you the 10 plant-based grocery staples that will make healthy eating simple, realistic, and actually enjoyable. Because here is what most people miss. You don't need a perfect diet. You need a smarter grocery list. When you fill your kitchen with the right foods, your energy improves, your cravings change, and healthy eating doesn't seem like such a struggle anymore. And no, this isn't about restrictions and fear. This is about making better choices easy without overthinking every meal. And here is what is so scary and overwhelming. Like I mentioned before, every grocery store has about 20 to 40,000 items to choose from. But in all reality, we only need 10 of them to build a healthy kitchen. So let's go into the 10 plant-based grocery staples that can completely upgrade the way you eat and feel. And if you would like a tour guide on your vegan journey, I have done this for a very long time. And I would love to walk beside you and illuminate your path. Start with my free workshop called Back to the Garden of Eating. I will leave the link in the description below. So here is the promised list of your 10 plant-based grocery staples. First on our list is a healthy plant-based vegan protein source. Now, a while back, I made a video called the 10 best vegan protein sources. And if you would like to watch that video, I will leave the link to it in the description below. Now, I will not go into great detail about each and every one of those vegan protein sources because I already made a video about that. This is not the point of this video, but I will refresh your memory and I will name them for you one more time. Okay, so here we go. Number 1 is oats. Number 2 are chia seeds. Number 3 are pumpkin seeds. Number 4 is millet. Number 5 are peas. Number 6 are hemp seeds. Number 7, nuts. Number 8, beans, and mostly black beans. Number 9, lentils. And number 10, tofu. So there you have it, the 10 best plant-based vegan protein sources. Just go watch that video that I made a while back and it goes into great detail about each and every one of those, okay? Number 2 on our grocery list is a heat-stable cooking fat. Now, heat-stable means that it doesn't become carcinogenic when you start cooking with it and when you start heating it up. And the 2 best ones are extra virgin olive oil and avocado oil. Now, just as a reminder, carcinogenic means it causes cancer. And obviously, we don't want that. Number 3, 1, 2, 3, yes, I did that right, are onions and garlic. Now, every fine chef and every fine restaurant uses them, and I can't even imagine cooking without them. Every time when I saute something with garlic and onions, everyone always says, it smells so good in here. And then I feel like a professional Italian chef. And the benefits of onions and garlic are they feed the good gut bacteria and they keep the vampires away. Number 4 on our list are fresh and dried herbs and spices, salt and pepper. As far as salt goes, don't use the regular table salt because it's highly refined and it contains, shall I say, not so good chemicals. Whatever they put in it, it's just not good for you, okay? So instead, use the pink Himalayan salt or sea salt. Pink Himalayan salt and sea salt have many trace elements like iron, magnesium, and potassium. And that helps with nerve function and hydration. Plus, we all can agree that no meal tastes good without a little bit of salt in it, right? Dried herbs and spices do so much more than just add flavor to your meals. They contain plant compounds that are so healthy for you and just are so good for your health in so many different ways. Herbs and spices are rich in antioxidants. Fresh herbs contain compounds that help protect cells from oxidative stress and reduce inflammation. Spices like basil, oregano, rosemary, thyme, parsley. They contain very important vitamins and minerals, and they have medicinal properties. Dried herbs and spices store for months, even years. They make healthy flavoring available year-round, and they help reduce the reliance on excess salt, sugar, and processed sauces. And if you want to go deeper on health and wellness, I actually put together a free workshop called Back to the Garden of Eating. And I will leave the link to it in the description below. Number 5 on our list are lentils and beans. They are your money savers. They feed a lot of people for not too much money. And they contain a lot of fiber and protein. Now, I know that I listed them in my 10 best plant-based vegan protein sources, but I feel like they deserve to be mentioned one more time for your grocery staples, okay? So just make sure that you have some dried beans and lentils in your kitchen because they're so easy to make and they are so yummy once you know how to cook with them, okay? Number 6 is brown rice. Rice is high in fiber, it promotes regular bowel movements, and it makes you feel satisfied and full. Number 7 on our list is pasta. Now I know pasta always gets a bad reputation, but these days we have pasta without gluten and without wheat, and if you prepare it and eat it with, let's say, fresh or slightly sauteed vegetables and some herbs and beans and maybe some extra virgin olive oil, it can be part of a very healthy diet. Plus, pasta practically lasts forever. It is easy to store and feeds lots of people at a very low cost. I have quite a few yummy pasta recipes on my website, and I will leave the link to them in the description below. And they're absolutely free. So make pasta part of your plant-based vegan grocery staple. Now, number 8 on our list is fresh and frozen vegetables. Buy at least 3 different types each week and learn how to prepare them and learn how to cook with them. Okay? For example, you can buy zucchini, bell peppers, cucumbers, carrots, spinach. Now, vegetables are best when they're bought in season, but when they're not in season, the next best thing is to buy them frozen. So just go to your local farmer's market, look around, ask around, Start conversations with people. Start conversations with the local farmers. You will be surprised how much you can learn from all these different people. And you never know, maybe you'll make some amazing friends. And again, for a backup, you can always get frozen vegetables. Frozen vegetables is better than no vegetables, okay? So make sure you eat your vegetables. Learn how to prepare them correctly, and believe me, they will be so yummy. You will miss them if you don't have them. Number 9 on our list is non-dairy milk. Non-dairy milk is lactose-free and easier for the digestion. It is lower in saturated fat, often lower in calories, and it is cholesterol free. And the best part is, the best benefit of non-dairy milk, no animal had to suffer and die. Now that makes non-dairy milk the top winner, second to none. Think about the animals and think about that. If it's hard for you to cross over from a dairy milk to a non-dairy milk, just remember the animals and their suffering, okay? And that makes the non-dairy milk the winner. Number 10 is fresh fruit. Now, fresh fruit is God's colorful Skittles. And fruits are considered the healers. Fresh fruit support weight control, digestion, heart health, energy stability, overall nutrient intake, and they reduce your sugar cravings. And that completes my list of the 10 plant-based grocery staples. But I have one more, a bonus one on our list. The potato. We totally forgot the good old potato.
Hey, we're the good old potatoes. Don't forget about us.
Now let me tell you the benefits of potatoes, because potatoes are wrongly criticized everywhere by so many health professionals, but let me tell you the benefits of potatoes. Potatoes are an excellent source of potassium. They're rich in vitamin C, high in fiber. They're very filling. They're virtually fat-free, and they provide important minerals. Plus, they are budget-friendly. Now, again, on my website, I have quite a few recipes that contain potato dishes, and I will leave the link in the description below. And my recipes, the best part is they're completely free. And if you need a tour guide on your vegan journey, I would love to walk beside you and help you out and illuminate your path. But start with my free workshop called Back to the Garden of Eating. I will leave the link in the description below. Well, hello again. I have to admit, I was not able to finish the videos that I was making this afternoon for you guys about the 10 plant-based vegan grocery staples that I was making this afternoon in my kitchen, because outside of my wellness coaching business and my YouTubing, the YouTube videos that I'm making, I have another life, and that's called my children. So my daughter Christina, whom I've talked about a lot in my videos, she is in a special needs theater, and this weekend they were performing Grease. And all week we had Tech Week, which means every day we show up for hours and hours and hours for rehearsal. And then Friday, Saturday, and today, Sunday, were the performances. So I was quickly trying to, film my videos this afternoon, but then of course I had to interrupt them. And well, I film my videos in segments. I don't film them from front to end. Obviously, that's why I'm calling them videos, even though in the end it becomes just one big video. But anyway, so I had to interrupt my filming and take Christina to her performance. And then afterwards, everybody was hungry. I had to make dinner. And then we still had to go to the grocery store. And now everyone is asleep, and I'm winding down with a warm cup of tea. And if you hear some yelping and growling behind me, well, my dogs are sleeping too. And I can hear my dog. She must be dreaming because I hear her kind of like barking and yelping and growling. And it's funny, but so if you hear that, just know you're not hearing ghosts. It's my dog who is sleeping in her big bed behind me. But anyway, so I wanted to finish up the video tonight so I can edit it and have it ready for you this coming week. Okay, so this morning we were talking about the 10 best plant-based vegan grocery staples that you can buy for the week. And tonight I wanted to talk to you about one more symbol. I'm so tired, my brain is fried. Simple habit that you can include in your weekly routine that will support digestion, and it will also help your body reset naturally. Okay, and that routine is including a 24-hour fast. And it looks like this. Let me put my tea down because the cup is getting heavy. So what you do is you include a 24-hour fast in your weekly routine. And this is what I do, and this is what it could look like. So on Friday afternoon is when I eat my last meal for the day, and I don't eat again until Saturday afternoon. That way I give my body a 24-hour rest. So it doesn't have to work on digesting food, because digesting food is one of the hardest things that your body does for you. And because it uses so much blood and energy that there is nothing left for anything else. So if you're constantly eating, your body is constantly digesting, and there is never any time and room and energy to actually heal anything inside your body. So it is best to include that 24-hour fast. And it's really not that hard to do. If you eat a good meal on a Friday afternoon, or whatever weekday you want to choose, and for the rest of the day you just have water, or maybe you want to include like an herbal tea, and then you go to sleep early, you get up the next morning, you don't eat anything in the morning. Maybe you could just go on a nice walk. Maybe you have a nice talk with your family, or you study your Bible. And then when the afternoon comes around, then you can start eating again. But don't just fill your body with a bunch of junk. Just take it easy. Eat something light, maybe like some fruit or some oatmeal. And yeah, you will feel so much better. So the goal is not restrictions, but it is to give your body the space and the energy for regular maintenance. Did you know that the average American spends about $300 a week on junk food that's actually making them sick? And then they spend the rest of their money on healthcare, or shall I say, sick care? But hopefully you are not one of those average people. And hopefully you're one of those people that wants to do good for your body and get rid of all the junk and bring in all the goodness. That is good tea. So if you focus on simple plant-based grocery staples and include a 24-hour fast once a week, everything becomes easier. Like making your grocery list becomes easier, your energy goes up, and your daily choices improve, which means your life overall starts improving little by little. And that is really the point of today's video: simplicity. Let me put this cup down, it's getting a little bit heavy. So if any of this that I shared with you today resonates with you, please like and subscribe and become part of our vegan tribe. And until I see you in the next video, may you be well and may you know peace. Bye for now. Have a good night.